English miss വന്നില്ലല്ലോ.
Good morning all. Good morning.
Good morning, Miss.
How are you?
Good morning, miss.
Good morning. And where we stopped in the last session. All are good?
Go.
Where we stopped, we finished 4 since ago, right? And we discussed exercise. നമ്മൾ 4 since അല്ലേ നമ്മൾ ഡിസ്കസ് ചെയ്തത് കഴിഞ്ഞ ക്ലാസ്സിലെ.
Yes, ma'am.
ഓക്കെ, നമ്മളൊരു എക്സസൈസ്, സിമ്പിൾ എക്സസൈസ് നമ്മൾ ചെയ്തു. എക്സസൈസ് 4 since ago ചെയ്തു. I show you. Just a second.
Ego.
Yes. Just a second. I'm showing you. Can you see this? നമ്മളിത് ചെയ്തതാണോ എക്സസൈസ്? ചെയ്തോ?
ഇല്ല മിസ്സേ.
ഓക്കെ ഓക്കെ. നമ്മൾ കഴിഞ്ഞ ക്ലാസ്സിൽ ഡിസ്കസ് ചെയ്തത് 4 since and ago ആണ്. Revise it once again. Okay. Just a second. Revise it once again. Since, when we use since to show a starting point of time. Okay, when it is happened in the past. Okay, a starting point of time using since. The next one we discuss that what is the another use of since is to show some reason for something. Okay, to show some reason for something. We discuss so many examples. The next one is for. What's the meaning of for? When we use to show the duration, the length of time, we use for. Length of time കാണിക്കുന്നതിന്, കാലയളവ് കാണിക്കുന്നതിന് നമ്മൾ ഇത് ഉപയോഗിച്ചു, for ഉപയോഗിച്ചു പറഞ്ഞു. Okay, I have been living in Pune for the last 5 years. Okay, I have been teaching in this institution for last 5 years. Okay, for last how many years it would be. The next one, to show some purpose, and to show some purpose of something, we use for ഉപയോഗിച്ച് പറയുന്നതിന്റെ purpose കാണിക്കുന്നത്. This glass is for drinking water, the pen is used for writing, etc. We discussed. So the next one, for we use for showing intended recipient. Okay, അതായത് നമ്മൾ ഉദ്ദേശിച്ച വ്യക്തിയാണെങ്കിൽ for ഉപയോഗിച്ച് പറഞ്ഞാൽ നമ്മൾ ഉദ്ദേശിക്കുന്ന വ്യക്തിക്കാണ് അല്ലെ, this is for you. I bought this one. I bought this is for you. നിനക്ക് വേണ്ടിയിട്ടാണ് നമ്മൾ ഉദ്ദേശിക്കുന്ന ആളാണെങ്കിൽ നമ്മൾ for ഉപയോഗിച്ച് പറഞ്ഞു. Ago means how far back in the past an action happened. അതായത് ഏത് അല്ലെ, എത്ര വർഷങ്ങൾക്ക് മുമ്പ്, എത്ര ദിവസങ്ങൾക്ക് മുമ്പ്, എത്ര സമയത്തിന് മുമ്പാണ് ഒരു ആക്ഷൻ നടന്നതെന്ന് കാണിക്കുവാൻ ago ഉപയോഗിക്കുന്നു. It comes at the end of the sentence. Then we discuss that. Okay, hope you understand. Is it clear to all?
Yes.
Okay. Now we discuss a simple exercise. And just a second. Okay. Is it visible to all? കാണുന്നുണ്ടോ? Okay. I remember the first one. I bought tickets a few days. Which one? I bought tickets a few days.
Ego.
Echo is അല്ലെ അവസാനമാണ് വരുന്നത് അല്ലെ echo കുറച്ച് ദിവസങ്ങൾക്ക് മുമ്പ് ഞാൻ explain. He has been there dash 2020.
Since.
Only two responding. Why? What's the answer? Try to answer.
For
Okay.
2 days. For 2 days.
He has been there. He has been there since 2020. Okay, right. He has been there since 2020. He has lived in Delhi dash 2 years.
For
Answer.
2 days.
For 2 years. Okay. 2 വർഷത്തോളമായി അവളവിടെ ഡൽഹിയിൽ താമസിക്കുന്നു. Then my brother went to Sweden 2 years
Ago.
Yes, my brother went to Sweden 2 years ago. Excuse me, please mute. It's traffic. Excuse me.
For 3 hours.
Yes. I know. Okay, again here. It's right. Okay. The next one is she has been working there dash 3 hours. She has been working there
For 3 hours.
for 3 hours. Okay, for 3 hours. Yes, good. She started working 3 hours. She started working 3 hours ago. Yes, good. Then she has been there dash 2 p.m.
For the 2 p.m.
It's not clear. Okay. She has been there.
Since 2 p.m.
Yes, good. Since 2 p.m. Okay, she has been there. അവിടെ ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നു 2 മണി മുതൽ അവൾ അവിടെ ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നു. She has been there since 2 p.m. She has been there since 2 p.m. I met her 20 years ago. Yes, good. I met her 20 years ago. I have known Raj dash I was in London. I have known Raj since I was in London. Yes, good. I have known Raj since I was in London. Yes, good. I have known her dash a long time. I have known her for a long time. Yes, good. I have known her for a long time. Okay, thank you. That's it. Okay, now we are going to discuss about what the difference between over and above. Okay. Can anyone say what's the difference between over and above? Over and above. Please mute.
മുകളിൽ.
Yes, over and above. What's the difference? Yes, മുകളിൽ. Okay, then what's the difference between?
Surface.
Okay, we'll discuss it. Okay, just a second. Please mute. Disturbance is there. Okay, just a second.
Above the sky എന്നൊക്കെ പറയില്ല ടീച്ചറെ.
അതെ നമുക്ക് ഡിസ്കസ് ചെയ്യാം കേട്ടോ. നമുക്ക് ഡിസ്കസ് ചെയ്യാം. ഓക്കെ, കാണാൻ പറ്റുന്നുണ്ടോ?
Yes, ma'am.
First one we are going to discuss about what's the use of over. Overന്റെ ഉപയോഗം എന്താണെന്നാണ് നമ്മൾ നോക്കുന്നത്. When it is used, generally means directly on top of something. Directly on top of something. അതായത് it could be directly top. അതായത് നേരെ മുകളിലാണ് വരുന്നതെങ്കിൽ നമുക്ക് ഓവർ എന്ന് പറയാം. നേരെ മുകളിൽ, directly on top of something. എന്തിന്റെയെങ്കിലും നേരെ മുകളിലാണ് വരുന്നതെങ്കിൽ എന്ത് പറയാം? ഓവർ ഉപയോഗിച്ച് പറയാം. മനസ്സിലാവുന്നുണ്ടോ? It is directly on top of something, we can use over. It can be a direct contact in between these two objects. ഇത് തമ്മിൽ ഒരു ഡയറക്റ്റ് കോണ്ടാക്ട് ഉണ്ടാകാം. ഒരു ഡയറക്റ്റ് കോണ്ടാക്ട് ഉണ്ടെങ്കിൽ നമുക്ക് ഓവർ ഉപയോഗിച്ച് പറയും. നേരെ മുകളിലാണ് വരുന്നതെങ്കിൽ the plane flew over the city. സിറ്റിയുടെ മുകളിൽ അല്ലെ, the plane flew over the city. We can use that. The plane flew over the city. Okay. It could be directly on top of something. We can use over. Over ഉപയോഗിച്ച് പറയുന്നു. Clear ആണോ? The next one, over, we used to cover. For covering we can use over. ഒരു covering ആണെങ്കിൽ ഒരു covering അല്ലെ, മൂടുക അല്ലെ, covering ആണെങ്കിൽ the boy held an umbrella. He held an umbrella over his head. It's a covering. ഒരു covering ആയിരുന്നു. It's a covering. So we use over. Over ഉപയോഗിച്ച് പറയാം. It's a covering. The boy held an umbrella over his head. മനസ്സിലാവുന്നുണ്ടോ? It could be covering. First നമ്മൾ ഡിസ്കസ് ചെയ്തു over. When we use directly on top of something, we use over. Over ഉപയോഗിച്ച് പറയുന്നു. നേരെ മുകളിലാണ് വരുന്നതെങ്കിൽ we can use over. The next we discuss that over for covering. Okay, for covering also we can use over. Covering ആണെങ്കിൽ the girl put a shawl over her shoulders. Over her shoulders. The girl put a shawl over her shoulders. He had mud all over his face. He had mud all over his face. അതായത് it's a covering. ഒരു covering ആണെങ്കിൽ നമുക്ക് എന്ത് ഉപയോഗിക്കാം? Over ഉപയോഗിച്ച് പറയാം. Clear ആണോ? First we discuss that when something is on the top, directly on the top, we can use over. The next use of over is for covering. The boy held a blanket. The boy put a blanket over his head. അവന്റെ തലയ്ക്ക് കുറുകെ, തലയ്ക്ക് മുകളിലായിട്ട് അല്ലെ എന്ത് വെച്ചു? ബ്ലാങ്കറ്റ്. Okay, the boy put a blanket over his head. He held an umbrella over his head. It's a covering. അല്ലെ, തലയ്ക്ക് മുകളിൽ it's a covering. So we use over. Over ഉപയോഗിച്ച് പറഞ്ഞു. Clear ആണോ? Clear ആണോ? Yes or no?
ടീച്ചറെ കഴിഞ്ഞൊന്നും പറഞ്ഞു തരത്തില്ല.
എന്താ? ടൈം ഈസ് ഓവർ എന്ന് പറയാം. ടൈം ഈസ് ഓവർ. ഡിഫറെന്റ് യൂസസ് ആണല്ലോ നമ്മള്. ടൈം ഈസ് ഓവർ, ടൈം കഴിഞ്ഞു എന്നുള്ള മീനിങ്ങിൽ നമുക്ക് ഉപയോഗിക്കാം. പറഞ്ഞത് ഡയറക്റ്റ്ലി മുകളിൽ വരുമ്പോ നമ്മൾ ഓവർ ഉപയോഗിക്കുന്നു. ഫസ്റ്റ് യൂസ്. Then next one we discuss that for covering also we can use over. Over ഉപയോഗിച്ച് പറയാം. The next one is movement at a higher level across something. ഒരു മൂവ്മെന്റ് ആകാം, നേരെയുള്ള ഒരു മൂവ്മെന്റ്, എന്തിന്റെയെങ്കിലും കുറുകെയുള്ള ഒരു മൂവ്മെന്റിലും നമുക്ക് എന്ത് ഉപയോഗിക്കാം? ഓവർ ഉപയോഗിച്ച് പറയുന്നു. The birds flew over the trees. The birds flew over the trees. നമ്മൾ പറയില്ലേ birds മുകളിലൂടെ പറന്നു. Over the trees. Treesന് മുകളിലൂടെ പറന്നു. We can use over. ഒരു മൂവ്മെന്റിനായാലും the plane flew over the clouds. Cloudsന് മുകളിലൂടെ പറന്നു. We can use over. അവിടെയും നമുക്ക് ഒരു മൂവ്മെന്റിനാകാം, ഒരു കവറിങ്ങിന് അല്ലെ, directly top of something we can use over. Over ഉപയോഗിച്ച് പറയുന്നു. മനസ്സിലാവുന്നുണ്ടോ? ക്ലിയർ ആണോ? ക്ലിയർ?
Clear?
Yes.
Can you make a sentence by using over? Can you make a sentence? A beautiful white bird flew over the lake. A beautiful white for movement. Movement. പറന്നു. A white bird. A beautiful white bird flew. പറന്നു. Flew over the lake. Lakeന് മുകളിലൂടെ പറന്നു. It's a movement. അല്ലെ, ഒരു മൂവ്മെന്റ് ആണ്. We can use over. For covering also we can use over. അല്ലെ, ഒരു covering ആണെങ്കിൽ നമുക്ക് പറയാം എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞു. The boy held an umbrella. He held an umbrella over his head. I put a shawl over my shoulders. I put a shawl over my shoulders in a cover ചെയ്തു ഇടുമ്പോൾ നമുക്ക് over my shoulders. It's a covering. ഒരു covering ആണ്. I put a shawl over my shoulders. Clear ആണ്? First we discussed that on directly top of something you can use what over based one. Then we discussed for covering also. For a moment, we can use over. The next one, over. We can use over if it is more than a number or amount is whatever it is. We can use over. Over use
മിസ് മ്യൂട്ട് ചെയ്യാൻ പറയോ? അതുകൊണ്ട്
please mute. Excuse me. Mute ചെയ്യോ? Then more than a number or age, we can use over. Over ഉപയോഗിച്ച് പറയുന്നു. The population is over a million. അല്ലെ ഒരു മില്യൺ കഴിഞ്ഞു. If it is more than a number, we can use over. അല്ലെ over ഉപയോഗിച്ച് പറയുന്നു. കൂടുതൽ നമ്പർ ആണ് വരുന്നതെങ്കിലും നമ്മൾ over ഉപയോഗിച്ച് പറയുന്നു. The population is over a million. ഒരു മില്യൺ കഴിഞ്ഞു. അല്ലെ? The next one, there were over 100 people at the party like last night. Last night ഉണ്ടായ പാർട്ടിയിൽ അവിടെ 100 ആളുകളിൽ കൂടുതൽ ആളുകൾ ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നില്ല. 100-ൽ കൂടുതൽ ആളുകൾ. There were over, more than. Okay, you want to say it is more than 100 people. There were over 100 people at the party last night. There were over 100 people at the party last night. The next one is you need to be over the age of 18 to get a driver's license. 18 plus ആയിരിക്കണം നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ഒരു ഡ്രൈവേഴ്സ് ലൈസൻസ് കിട്ടുവാൻ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് 18 plus ആയിരിക്കണം ഏജ്. You need to be over അത് 18 plus ആയിരിക്കണം. Okay, you need to be over the age of 18 to get a driver's license. Clear ആവുന്നുണ്ടോ? Here the use of over, what for what they use over if it is more than a number, age, amount, whatever it is, we can use the preposition over. Over ഉപയോഗിച്ച് പറയുന്നു. The population is over a million. There were over 100 people at the party last night. You need to be over the age of 18 to get a driver's license. To get a driver's license. There were over 1,000 people at the demonstration. There were over 1,000 people at the demonstration. They have read over 100 books this year. അവര് 100 ബുക്കിൽ കൂടുതൽ ഈ വർഷം വായിച്ചു കഴിഞ്ഞു. They have read over. Okay, over 100 books this year. We use over. Over ഉപയോഗിച്ച് പറയുന്നു. Different uses ആണ് over എത്രയൊക്കെയാണ് നമ്മൾ ഉപയോഗിക്കുന്നതെന്നാണ് നമ്മളിപ്പോ നോക്കുന്നത്. The next one is to refer during an event. Okay, during an event. അതായത് ഒരു സമയം നടത്തുന്ന കാര്യങ്ങൾ അല്ലെ നോക്കിക്കേ. We will discuss it over lunch. Lunch ടൈമിൽ നമുക്ക് ഡിസ്കസ് ചെയ്യാം. Okay, ആ സമയത്ത് നമുക്ക് ഡിസ്കസ് ചെയ്യാം. We will discuss it over lunch. During that time, during that event, we will discuss that matter. We will discuss that matter during that event, during that lunch time. It means that, okay, we had a long discussion over coffee. We had a long discussion over coffee. A coffee time ille namakku oru long discussion, adayithu oru long discussion undayi. Okay, we had a long discussion over a coffee. During an event also we can use word over. During an event, over a coffee. Which means what? At that time, at that coffee time, we will discuss that matter. We will discuss it over lunch. We had a long discussion over coffee. Okay, clear or no? This is the use of over. What are the uses on directly? If it comes directly on top of something. Directly on top of something. എന്തിനെങ്കിലും മുകളിൽ നേരെ മുകളിൽ വരുമ്പോൾ നമ്മൾ over പറയുന്നു. Over ഉപയോഗിക്കാം. The plane flew over the city. Okay. Then next one, if it is a covering, or covering ആണെങ്കിൽ അല്ലെ, if it is a covering, she put her shawl over her shoulders The boy held an umbrella over his head. He had mud all over his face. Okay, for a covering also we can use over. The next one, if it is a movement, ഒരു movement ആണെങ്കിൽ, the birds fly over the trees. The birds fly over the trees. The plane flew over the clouds. Clouds in the media parano. The plane over the clouds. Okay, if it is a movement, we can use the preposition over. Over ഉപയോഗിച്ച് പറയാം. The next one is over. We can use more than a number or age. If it is more than a number or age, അതായത് ഒരു നമ്പർ കൂടുതലാണ് വരുന്നതെങ്കിൽ, ഒരു ഏജിൽ കൂടുതലാണ് അല്ലെ, അത് കഴിഞ്ഞു വരികയാണെങ്കിൽ what we can use over. Over ഉപയോഗിച്ച് പറയാം. The population is over a million. The population is over a million. Then there were over 100 people at the party last night. Okay, over 100 people. You need to be over the age of 18 to get a driver's license. It's over 3 kilometers from here, from this place. ഇവിടെ നിന്നും 3 kilometers കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ അല്ലെ, it's over 3 kilometers from here. It's over 3 kilometers from here. അത് കഴിഞ്ഞ് പോകണം. ഇവിടെ നിന്ന് 3 കിലോമീറ്റർ ഉണ്ട്, 3 കിലോമീറ്റർ കഴിയണം എന്നുള്ളൊരു മീനിങ്ങിൽ നമുക്ക് എന്ത് ഉപയോഗിക്കാം? Over ഉപയോഗിച്ച് പറയുന്നു. The next one, over we use to refer during an event. Okay, during an event. We will discuss it over lunch. Okay, lunchന്റെ സമയത്ത് നമുക്കത് ഡിസ്കസ് ചെയ്യും. During lunch. Okay, it means that. So we had a lunch. Again, we had a lunch. Long discussion over coffee. During an event. Okay, that's the use of over. That's the use of over. ഇതാണ് over use ചെയ്യുന്നത്. Clear ആണോ? You can make some sentence by using over. Excuse me. Excuse me. You can make some sentence by using over. Over ഉപയോഗിച്ച് sentence examples you can give. You understand? You understand the preposition over? You understand? Say yes or no? Say yes or no. Jody, excuse me.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, there are. The
Yes,
next
ma'am.
one is yes. Next one is above. Above means what? Okay, at a higher position. അതായത് അവ തമ്മിൽ രണ്ടും ഡയറക്റ്റ് ഒരു കോണ്ടാക്ട് വരണമെന്ന് നിർബന്ധമില്ല. ഒരു ഹയർ പൊസിഷനിലാകാം. എപ്പോ വി ക്യാൻ യൂസ് ഓക്കെ അറ്റ് എ ഹയർ പൊസിഷൻ. ഒരു നേരത്തെ നമ്മൾ പറഞ്ഞ ഒരു ഡയറക്റ്റ് കോണ്ടാക്ട് വരുമ്പോൾ നേരത്തെ മുകളിലാണെങ്കിൽ നമ്മൾ എന്ത് ഉപയോഗിക്കാന്ന് പറഞ്ഞു? ഓവർ ഉപയോഗിച്ച് പറയാം. ഇത് ഹയർ പൊസിഷനിലാണ്, അവ തമ്മിൽ ഒരു ഡയറക്റ്റ് കോണ്ടാക്ട് വേണമെന്നില്ല. എബോ അറ്റ് ഹയർ ലെവൽ, അറ്റ് ഹയർ പൊസിഷൻ വി ക്യാൻ യൂസ്. അതായത് എവിടെ വേണമെങ്കിലും ആവാം. ഓക്കെ, എവിടെ വേണമെങ്കിലും ഹയർ ലെവലിൽ, അതായത് മുകളിൽ എവിടെ വേണമെങ്കിലും ഏത് പൊസിഷനിലാണെങ്കിലും ഉപയോഗിക്കാം. എബോ ഉപയോഗിച്ച് പറയാം. There is a shelf above my table. There is a shelf above my table. അതിന്റെ ടേബിളിന് മുകളിലായിട്ട്, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ നമുക്ക് there is a clock above my table. There is a clock above my table. At a higher level it is. There is no contact in between these two objects. അവിടെ രണ്ടും തമ്മിലൊരു ഡയറക്റ്റ് കോണ്ടാക്ട്. മറ്റേത് എന്തായിരിക്കാം? ടച്ച് ആയിരിക്കാം അല്ലെ, ടച്ച് ചെയ്തിരിക്കാം. കോണ്ടാക്ട്, ഡയറക്റ്റ് കോണ്ടാക്ട് ഉണ്ടാവുക. ഡയറക്റ്റ്ലി ടോപ്പ് ആയിരിക്കാം. We can use over. Here at a higher level, അതായത് എവിടെ വേണമെങ്കിലും ആയിരിക്കാം. ഡയറക്റ്റ് കോണ്ടാക്ട് വേണമെന്നില്ല. Okay, his goals are above average. His performance is above average. ആവറേജിനെക്കാട്ടി മുകളിലായിരുന്നു അവന്റെ പെർഫോമൻസ്. His performance is above average. His goals are above average. Okay, ആവറേജിന് മുകളിലായിരുന്നു അവന്റെ പെർഫോമൻസ് അല്ലെങ്കിൽ അവന്റെ സ്കോർസ്. ക്ലിയർ ആണോ? At a higher level, we can use above. Okay, at a higher level, which means at a higher level, above. No need to be. There is a contact. There no need to be any contact in between these two objects. At a higher level, it means. Clear, Ano? Clear? The next one is above, superiority, to show some superiority. Okay, ഒരു superiority കാണിക്കുവാനും the officer above me is very strict. അതായത് എന്റെ മുകളിലുള്ള ഓഫീസർ വളരെ സ്ട്രിക്റ്റ് ആണ്. Above me, to show some superiority, seniority, is senior than him. The officer above me is very strict. Okay, എന്റെ മുകളിലുള്ള ഓഫീസർ വളരെ സ്ട്രിക്റ്റ് ആണ്. അതായത് നമ്മുടെ മുകളിലുള്ള ഒരു പൊസിഷൻ, ഹൈ പൊസിഷനിലാണ് ആളെങ്കിൽ we can use what? Above. To show superiority also we can use above. Above ഉപയോഗിച്ച് പറയാം. There are no above. The first use of above we see that at a higher level, at a higher position we can use above. Above ഉപയോഗിച്ച് പറയുന്നു. അതായത് ഒരു ഹയർ ലെവലിലാണ്, ഹയർ പൊസിഷനിലാണ്, എവിടെ വേണമെങ്കിലും ആകാം. No direct contact in between. We can use what? Above ഉപയോഗിച്ച് പറയാം. The next one is to show some superiority. He is higher. Okay, he is higher in his post. So we can use what? Above ഉപയോഗിച്ച് പറയാം. The officer above me is very strict. The officer എനിക്ക് മുകളിലുള്ള ആള്, the head of the department. Okay, the officer, whatever it is, he is very strict. Okay, we can say that. The next one is under. Under means what? Under and below. What's the difference between? We are going to discuss that. Over and above. അതേപോലെ തന്നെ just opposite ആണ് എന്ത്? Under and below. Just opposite to this words. Under and below. താഴെ, directly beneath of something. എന്തിനേലും നേരെ താഴെയാണെങ്കിൽ എന്ത് ഉപയോഗിക്കുന്നു? Under ഉപയോഗിച്ച് പറയാം. Directly beneath of something. നേരെ താഴെയാണ്. It could be contact. അവ തമ്മിൽ ഒരു കോണ്ടാക്ട് ഉണ്ടാകാം. ഒബ്ജക്ട്സ് തമ്മിൽ ഒരു കോണ്ടാക്ട് ഉണ്ടാകാം. Okay, it is a covering. If it is a covering also we can use what? Under ഉപയോഗിച്ച് പറയാം. The cow is under the tree. The cow is under the tree, directly beneath of the tree. Okay, നേരെ താഴെയാണ്. The cow is under the tree. The cow is under the tree. Okay, a dog is sitting under the table. A dog is sitting under the table. അതായത് ടേബിളിന്റെ അടിയിലാണ്. The ball is lying under the car. കാറിന് താഴെയാണ്. A direct contact in between these two objects. ഇവ തമ്മിൽ ഒരു direct contact നേരെ അടിയിലാണ്. നേരെ അടിയിൽ. We can use under. Okay, the cat is under the chair. Clear ആവുന്നുണ്ടോ? The cat is under the chair. The cat is under the chair. The wreck of the Titanic. Okay, the wreck of the Titanic still remains under the sea. Still remains under the sea. The wreck of the Titanic still remains under the sea. The wreck of the Titanic still remains under the sea. Okay, then next one is under means directly beneath of something. നമ്മൾ നേരത്തെ over discuss ചെയ്തു. അതിന്റെ just opposite ആണ് ഇത് under. Directly. മറ്റേത് എന്തായിരുന്നു? Over എന്തായിരുന്നു? Directly on top of something. Here what we say? It is directly beneath of something. Examples I give. A dog is sitting under the table. A dog is sitting under the table. Cow is under the tree. Then the cat is under the table, under the chair. The cat is under the chair. Okay, the wreck of the Titanic still remains under the sea. Directly under, directly beneath of something. That's the use of under. Adil. The next one, less than. If it is less than a certain number, amount, or age, we can use under. If it is less than a certain number, നമ്പറിനെ കാട്ടിയും പ്രത്യേക നമ്പറിനെ കാട്ടിയും കുറവാണെങ്കിൽ, എമൗണ്ടിനെ കാട്ടിയും കുറവാണെങ്കിൽ, ഏജ്, ഓക്കെ, വയസ്സ്, we can use under. Under ഉപയോഗിച്ച് പറയുന്നു. We need under 100 people for the boat to float. Boat float ചെയ്യാൻ under, അതായത് 100 people താഴെ under വേണം. We need under 100 people. We need under 100 people for the boat to float. All the children were under the age of 10. All the children were under the age of 10. 10 വയസ്സിന് താഴെയുള്ളവരായിരുന്നു എല്ലാ കുട്ടികളും. All the children were under the age of 10. Clear ആവുന്നുണ്ടോ? Under means what? Directly beneath or something we can use under. Then another use of under is if it is less than a certain number, amount or age, whatever it is, we can use under. Okay. Then another example is you have to be under 18 to get an allowance. You have to be under 18. 18 താഴെ ആയിരിക്കണം. Okay, you have to be under 18 to get an allowance. The allowance കിട്ടണമെങ്കിൽ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് 18 yearsലും താഴെ ആയിരിക്കണം. Clear ആണോ? Under. Okay. Clear? Yes or no? Yes or no? Are you there?
Yes.
To show lower status also. Lower status is under. He was under the new management. Lower status. അവന്റെ സ്റ്റേറ്റസ് താഴെയാണെന്ന് കാണിക്കാനും നമ്മൾ എന്ത് ഉപയോഗിക്കുന്നതാണ് ഉപയോഗിച്ച് പറയുന്നത്. His status. Okay. He was under the new management. He was under the new management. Again, he was under ഉപയോഗിച്ച് പറയാം. He was under the new management. പുതിയ മാനേജ്മെന്റിന്റെ കീഴിലാണ്, അവൻ കീഴെയാണ് എന്നൊക്കെ പറയുമ്പോഴും ലോവർ സ്റ്റേറ്റസ് പറയാൻ നമുക്ക് under ഉപയോഗിച്ച് പറയാം. Under ഉപയോഗിച്ച് പറയാം. Then under a state or condition. Okay, if we want to say about a state or condition, അതായത് അയാളുടെ അവസ്ഥ, he was under a lot of pressure. He was undergoing a lot of problems. Okay, അവൻ അതിലല്ലേ കുറെ പ്രഷറിന്റെ ഇടയിൽ കൂടിയാണ് അല്ലെ, അതിന്റെ താഴെ അവന് അതിന്റെ under the influence of painkillers. We can use under the influence of painkillers. He is suffering from that. അവൻ അതിൽ ബുദ്ധിമുട്ടുന്നു അല്ലെ, വിഷമിക്കുന്നു. He was under a lot of pressure. The state. Okay. You want about a state. To say about a state or condition, we use under a lot of pressure, under a lot of strain, problems. He's suffering. Okay, he was under a lot of pressure, under the influence of painkillers. We can use that. To say about a state of condition, we use under. First, we see that what it is directly beneath of something. It could be covering. That covering agam. Okay, touch cheyidittundaagam. Directly opposite to what? Over. We use under. Okay, direct contact in between these two objects. We can use what? Under ഉപയോഗിച്ച് പറയും. A dog is sitting under the table. Under the table. The cow is under the tree. Whatever it is. Okay. The next one, if it is less than a certain number, amount or age, we can use under. If it is less than a certain number, amount or age, we need under 100 people for the boat to float. All the children were under the age of 10. Okay. We discuss so many examples. And next one is under to show some lower status. He was under the new management. He was under the new management. To show some state or condition, we use under. Okay, under ഉപയോഗിച്ച് പറയാം. He was under a lot of pressure. He was under a lot of pressure. Okay, the next one is below. Is it clear? Clear? Over, above, and under. Okay? Clear? Clear ആണോ? I'm going to try to make some sentence by using. Give me, are you there? Please respond. Please respond. You understand? Okay. Excuse me.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Then below, at a lower level, we discussed above. Okay, we discussed that. Let's go opposite to that. we are saying below, at a lower level. At a lower level. It's low. Below means at a lower level. The temperature dropped below freezing point. The temperature dropped below freezing point. അതായത് താഴെയാണെന്ന് കാണിക്കുവാനായിട്ട് അല്ലെ at a lower level. Then their scores are below average. Averageലും താഴെയാണ്. Their scores are below average. We can use that. Below we can use. To show some lower level, we can use the preposition below. അടിയിലാണ് താഴെയാണ്. No need to be there. A direct contact. There is no direct contact in between. അതായത് അവ തമ്മിൽ ഒരു ഡയറക്റ്റ് കോണ്ടാക്ട് വേണമെന്നില്ല. No need to be there. No need to be any contact between these two objects. അവിടെ ഇവര് തമ്മിൽ ഈ രണ്ട് ഒബ്ജക്ട്സ് തമ്മിൽ ഒരു ഡയറക്റ്റ് കോണ്ടാക്ട് വേണമെന്നില്ല. ഏതെങ്കിലും ഒരു പൊസിഷനിലായിരിക്കാം. താഴെ അതായത് നേരെ മുകളിൽ വേണമെന്നില്ല. വേറെ ഏതെങ്കിലും at a lower level it means. Then he dived below the surface of the water. He dived below the surface of the water. താഴേക്ക് പോയത്. He dived below the surface of the water. He dived below the surface of the water. The next one, to show some standard also, we can use what below behavior. It's below a certain standard. What it means? It's below certain standard. What it means? It's not up to the standards. Standard. Okay, standard. Standard. Allah. It's not up to the standard. Standard. Below. It's below a certain standard. It's below certain standard. See the points. Sometimes we say that, see the points are listed below. See the points. Listed down. Okay, താഴെ തന്നിരിക്കുന്നത്. Okay, below. Okay, താഴെ തന്നിരിക്കുന്നത്. See the points are listed below. Read the passage given below. Okay, read the passage given below. It's listed out. That it means. Where today we discussed about what, over, above, and under and below. You understand the topic? You understand the topic? How it can use? How it can use? First we discussed that directly on top of something. Can you give me some examples for this? Anyone please try make some sentence by using over. Any example by using over, above, what all it is, under, below. You can make. Try to do this. Excuse me, you understand? You understand? You understand?
Yes. The snow over my house today.
There is no
Over.
stage of it.
The snow over the house today.
Snow. Okay, fine. The snow is over. Yes, good. Okay. Over my roof, you can say that. Okay, very good, very good. The next one. Very good. And now we will discuss about what is the tenses. We just revising all these tenses. Okay, all these tenses what we have learned before. Okay, can you say how many tenses are there? Just we are revising all the structures. Okay. All of them. How many tenses are there? Can you say?
3.
3. Can you say which are there?
Present,
Present,
past, future.
yes, and future tense. And it is subdivided into, each tense is subdivided into
4.
4. Only Jovi is responding, what about others? Then, first one is
Perfect, present perfect, continuous.
simple present tense. Okay, simple present. Can you say the structure of simple present tense? Excuse me, Christina, are you there? Christina? Revise it before, right? What is the structure of simple present tense?
Verb plus is or yes.
Verb plus, what subject plus? Say, subject plus.
S or E.
Sorry, yes, good. Okay, but in the sorry, yes, subject plus first V1 form. Okay, V1 form of the verb. V1 form, first form of the verb. Very good. The next one is present
Continuous.
Present continuous tense. And what is the structure?
Subject, auxiliary verb plus verb in the ing form.
Yes, what are the auxiliary verbs?
Is, are.
Yes, is, are. Only one is responding. In the next class, revise it once again. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, we will revise it once again because we want to take the recorded speech and passive voice. The tense we have to know. The tense forms you have to know. Okay? Just to revise all these things and we will revise it once again. Okay? Then present continuous is, are subject plus is, are plus object. Verb plus object. Verb plus ing form. Okay, verb plus ing form. The next one is present.
Perfect.
Yes, present perfect. And what is the structure of present perfect?
Subject has, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ have plus verb in the third form.
Yes, V3 form. Okay, third form of the first participle. Okay, subject plus has or have, present form. Like present auxiliary verbs are has or have plus V3 form. Okay, can you make some sentence by using this simple present tense? Make a sentence. Make a sentence by using.
I has gone.
I
have gone.
Yes, good.
No.
I have gone, right? I have gone. Has or have.
Oh, sorry, I have.
Yes, I have gone. Then, totally confused. The next one is,
We have writing a letter.
okay, we have. Okay, good. Okay. Okay, the next one is, present perfect after present perfect. What is the tense next?
Subject plus will plus has or has been വെർബിന്റെ കൂടെ ing
Okay, then present perfect continuous tense, present perfect continuous tense, subject plus has or have plus e plus what?
Verb in the
Verb
ing.
plus ing. Okay, verb plus ing form. Has or have been. Okay, can you make a sentence?
has been played.
We have been.
Played.
Okay, good. Then, anyone else?
He has been
He
playing.
has. Yes, good. He has been playing. Okay, then. Anyone else? He has been playing. Okay. We are watching a movie. Sorry. We have been watching a movie. We have been watching a movie. Okay. It has been raining. It has been raining since last day. Okay. Okay, fine. The next one is past tense. Past tense. First one is first one. Simple past tense. What is the structure?
Subjective plus form of a verb. Subjective.
Second form of the verb. Okay, second first form of the verb. Can you make some sentence?
Simple past tense ഇല്ലേ?
Yes, simple past tense. Good
Sub-
sentence form.
subject plus form of past form of the verb plus
Yes.
object s. അവസാനം
Yes.
s.
Make a sentence. ഒരു sentence പറഞ്ഞേ.
I place.
I
Place.
Played.
played. Okay, then Joby, what is it?
I played
Yes,
cricket.
I played. I played cricket. I played. Okay, tennis, whatever it is. Okay. He played. And what else? We ate an ice cream. We ate an ice cream. Okay. The next one is past tense,
Continuous tense.
past continuous. What is the structure?
Subjective auxiliary verb plus verb in the ing form.
Okay, subject plus auxiliary verbs. What are the auxiliary
Subject
verbs?
was
Was or verb.
ing.
Yes. Was or verb plus verb plus ing. Okay. Make a sentence by using this.
I was writing.
I was working. Then what else?
We were working. We were working.
Okay, it's not clear. Okay, then next one, next tense form is
Past perfect tense.
past perfect. Okay, make it, structure is
Subject plus
Subject
has or have plus
had.
had. Yes, good.
V3.
Had plus V3 form.
V3. Subject.
Okay, V3 form. Past perfect. No, had in session V3 form on past perfect. Make a sentence by using this.
He had written a letter.
Yes, good. He had written a letter. He had written a letter. Anyone else? He had written a letter.
It had eaten a mango.
Okay. Yes, good. The next one. The next one is
Past
Past.
perfect continuous tense.
yes, past perfect continuous. What is the form?
subject plus have or has been plus verb plus ing.
Had
Subject plus
be plus verb in the ing form.
Had plus been again.
yes, had been plus
Had
verb
been
plus
again.
ing. Okay, past perfect continuous tense. Past perfect continuous tense. Can you make a sentence by using past perfect continuous tense?
He had been
He had been
working.
working in an institution. Okay, in the hospital, whatever it is, okay, they have been working. Okay, I think we will revise it once again because confusion is there. Revise it, okay? You revise it for the next class. For the next class. Okay, do it.
Okay.
Do it for class, okay? അത് റിവൈസ് ചെയ്ത് തന്നെ സബ്ജക്ട് അതായത് ഇതിന്റെ സ്ട്രക്ചർ ഫോംസും ക്ലിയർ ആകണം. ഓക്കെ, എന്നിട്ട് വേണം നമുക്ക് അടുത്ത സ്പീച്ച് ഒക്കെ എടുക്കാനുള്ളതാണ്. അപ്പൊ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ഇതിന്റെ സ്ട്രക്ചർ അറിഞ്ഞാലേ നമുക്കത് കണ്ടിന്യൂ ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റും. ഓക്കെ, ക്ലിയർ ആണോ? അടുത്ത ക്ലാസ്സിൽ നമുക്ക് ഒന്നുകൂടി ഇത് ഡിസ്കസ് ചെയ്യാം.
Yes, ma'am.
ഓക്കെ, today's session.
Okay.
Yes. Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you, Miss.
Thank you, ma'am.